All right, so you saved some money and you're wondering, should I put it into the stock market or should I put it into real estate? Well, in this video, I'm gonna show you the difference and go over some pros and cons of both situations because I'm a big fan of both. So stick around to get all the details. See you on the other side. All right, guys, in this video, like I mentioned, we're gonna go over what you can do with that lump sum of cash that you just saved up and what the difference is if you invested in the stock market or invested into real estate. And like I mentioned, I am a fan of both. Shameless plug, I am a realtor, so I'm a bigger fan of real estate, but I'm gonna show you why, but I am very much invested in the stock market as well. Now, before we go into understanding the differences, let's discuss some of the pros and cons of stocks and real estate. Okay, let's start with stocks. Pro number one, it's very easy to get into that asset class. You literally can just click a button and buy a stock right now. If you wanted to buy Tesla stock, you could open up Robinhood and you could buy a partial share, an entire share, or a bunch of stock with a click of a button, and instantly you are a part owner of Tesla, essentially. Pro number two when it comes to stocks is it's extremely liquid. Again, very easy to buy, very easy to sell. So if you needed to sell those stocks, you literally could sell them with a click of a button. You don't need to have a buyer as you do with real estate. It's extremely liquid. Now on the flip side, let's talk about real estate. Real estate is not very easy to get into because number one, you got to get pre-approved, you got to get a loan, you have to go shopping, you have to beat out other buyers for that property, you might need to work on the property. There's a little bit more work that goes into getting into that asset class. Number two is real estate is the opposite of stocks, that it's very illiquid. It's not as easy to sell your property as just clicking a button. You got to prep it, you got to get an agent, there's certain expenses for selling the property, you have to put it on the market, and you have to find a buyer to actually purchase it. So those are the main big differences when it comes to stocks and real estate. Generally speaking, stocks is a lot easier to get into and real estate is a little bit more difficult. But now let's go over why I believe real estate is a better asset class than stocks in a lot of different scenarios. So let's take a look at this image. And as you can see, if you have $30,000 worth of cash, we need to understand that you are able in the stock market to control $30,000 worth of stocks. So $30,000 equals $30,000 worth of an asset. Now on the flip side, as you can see in this image, if you have $30,000 and you want to buy real estate, that's basically your down payment. So that's 10% of a $300,000 home. So now you're able to control not $30,000, but $300,000 for that 30K that you put on that down payment. So with stocks, you're controlling 30 grand with your 30 grand cash. And with real estate, you're leveraging somebody else's money to be able to use that 30 grand to now control 300 grand worth of an asset. And that is the big difference. Now, if we take an annual appreciation for stocks and also for real estate, and you see a 10% increase, as you can see in this chart, in the stock market, you would have made 3 grand. But if you purchase that same real estate with that 30 grand, controlling $300,000 worth of an asset, you've now made $30,000 in equity in that home. So that is the biggest difference when it comes to investing in stocks and in real estate. We kind of went over the pros and cons of each situation, but it can be extremely fruitful being able to control a lot more money with a lot less money out of pocket in the real estate game. And not to mention a lot of the tricks, tax benefits, being able to pull money and get tax-free money from your asset. We won't get into that stuff, but there's a lot of benefits when it comes to real estate. So if you have some money saved up and you're looking to invest it in stocks or real estate, I lean more towards real estate. But once again, it's really up to you and what you want to do. So I hope that I gave you the information to make that decision. Now, if you are interested in investing in real estate, specifically out here in Hawaii, I'd be happy to assist. I am a licensed realtor out here and have been for nearly a decade. So I got my contact information right here. So feel free to hit me up if you got any questions, or you can directly DM me on any of my social media platforms. Now, one last thing, if you guys got any value out of this video, smash that like button as well as click the subscribe and notification bell. Really shows me that people actually like these videos and I'm investing time in the right places, so I'd really appreciate it. And if you guys think I'm absolutely nuts or you have any additional info you'd like to add, put them in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. With that being said, I'm Patrick with PatrickLongleyRealty.com, powered by eXp Realty. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you soon. Aloha.